has managed to become an entity in this sport.
Right.
I remember back in 2006, 2007, when I was with Bodog, he showed up at our offices to do an interview, and I blew him off. And obviously, I didn't last much longer in the business, and he went on to become a big deal in the business. But at the end of the day, I do have a feeling that even now, where he's achieved a level of professionalism and he's an adult, he still retains a little bit of that fanboy feel. Like he does fantasize that he doesn't like Dana and the UFC's way of doing things. He criticizes at times and things like that. It's why they don't like him either, and he doesn't get a big chance to cover him. So he fantasizes at home about a company actually coming up and challenging the UFC. But I think that's a fanboy approach and not a realistic approach. So I think you have to take it into account. He is a journalist, quote unquote, for this sport, but we know the sport lacks for real journalism. So I never watch Ariel Helwani thinking we're going to get legitimate um, journalism. There was every reason to be skeptical. Daryl Owen or whatever this guy's name is,
Darren Owen.
um, Darren Owen. Um, kudos to him for coming out in public and being, putting himself in a place, but he was in a safe place. No one was going to ask him hard questions like legitimately. What will you do if your show loses $10 million the first show out? Are you good to go for another show? Are you good? Is the investment there for honoring the rest of the contracts that you have? When ONE FC came out, and I've said this many times on the podcast, but when ONE FC came out, and to their credit, they achieved this. But when I heard that there was a company from Singapore, and now we know that Matt Hume and many MMA names, Rich Franklin, and people have been associated with them. But when they first came out, they were reaching and didn't have all those employees in place. And I said to him, I said, talk to me when you have 20 shows. When you have 20 shows under your belt, I'll become more of a believer. And well, they did it. ONE FC is still around. So, um, but look at the expenditures and the rumors about how much money in the red that show is, and how much, that they have a boss that has really deep pockets, and they have a boss that also has a strong passion for the sport. So, without that combination, you don't have a chance. So these guys, eh, even if they had pulled off the advertised show, the chances of them, of us reporting on show two, show three, show four, into show five, show six is coming up. This was never, ever going to happen. And again, with the numbers that were being thrown around,